Hey, look at that. We got a sword.
It's down!
Now! Destructive impact!
Oh yeah. You all should be worried now.
Nicely done, Rain.
I'm just glad that it worked. This is where the real battle begins.
Truly, it does.
Yeah! That's our Rain!
That was quite an impressive plan.
Excuse me? What's all this?
Are your Arcuses resonating with one another?
Go ahead
Oh.
and show me what you
Oh,
can do.
interesting. You can now perform EX arts. The rest of Class 7, Instructor Sarah included, can influence Divine Knight battles by acting as secondary contractors. The character closest to Rain will be chosen as his default battle partner. EX arts vary by character. Interesting. Okay. For that pose, it was body? What?
Let's go.
I remembered!
Gotcha.
Fantastic! Changing partners. You can change partners with RB and up and
I'll
down.
handle it.
Okay. Sonic Burst or Gale Raid. Attack with Blades of Wind or create a barrier of wind, can act again quickly. Let's go for an attack, shall we? I don't like that you're trying to shoot at me. Alright, dang it! Okay, so with aiming, do not go for the arm. Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna go back to you. That pose was head? No. Okay, I think that pose was the... Was it arm? No, it's still the body.
My turn.
What is wrong with me? We're gonna throw one of these out against you. I don't think you two know what you're up against.
Let's go! Gotcha!
It's working! Keep it up!
Let's go with a flame impact. Why
Burn
not?
to ash! Fall! Let's go! Gotcha!
Perfect.
That's it! Just a little more! Charging him up.
Let's go ahead. Oh. I thought that was going to heal health too. Oopsie.
You're not out yet! Keep going!
Bring it on!
Come on.
Gotcha!
You fool!
Gotcha!
Let's go for
Time!
the head.
Let's go! Gotcha!
We're not going to use the finisher because it will die anyway.
Great! Just one more!
Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, self. Okay. Sure, we'll
Let
go
me
ahead
help.
and charge our spirit. Get ourselves back up to close to full health. I don't actually know. Let's go for the arm, maybe? Okay, nope, not the arm.
Okay.
Bring it! Gotcha!
It's working! Keep it up!
Now! My sword will cleave open the way!
Oh boy! Haven't seen this before.
Like domination!
That's
Dang.
it! I'll just a little more!
Right, let's go for the finisher. There we go.
Well done! You did great that time!
Very nice.
This can't be happening! How can it be this strong?
Well, what's it to be? We can do this all day if you're still not ready to give up.
Go, Rain!
He's got
Better
this.
run.
That he does. He's turned this whole situation around.
Sir! This battle isn't over yet! We still have the advantage in numbers! We can surround him. Victory will be ours! Enough! What? That sounds like...
It's the cavalry!
You're kidding me! Ah! The 4th Armored Division? How are they here? They're supposed to be dealing with the force from the Transcontinental Railroad!
Nothing more than a small diversion. And I suggest you turn and run off with your tails between your legs if you don't want to share their fate.
Wow.
Unless you men think you can handle the might of the 4th Armored Division.
Curse you, Craig! Fine. If that's how you want to play, we'll just have to call. Are you alright, sir?
Oh my.
A sniper? Where are they?
So who's this?
What just happened? Who the...
Oh boy.
I've taken out the commander's sensor.
We've got all
What's
sorts
the situation
of
with Zephyr?
backup.
Both are standing by at 5 o'clock. No signs of movement.
Acknowledged. Ignore them for now. Focus your attention on the highway instead.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my, we've got all
If she can
sorts.
aim that precisely from that far away, we're likely in her
This,
sights
we
too.
turned the whole situation around.
The Icy Maiden has certainly earned her reputation.
Wouldn't want to try my luck against her. Not right now, anyway. Not much we can do while she's all the way over there.
Right.
Besides, I think it's about time we called it a day. We're taking off, Fee. See you some other time, okay?
Be sure to keep up with your training. You'll need it if you want to make it through this war unscathed.
Right. Well, ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Who do those damn Jaegers think they are to retreat without orders? All units, fall back! We're returning to the Twin Dragons Bridge!
Sure. Sure. You can't just complain about them retreating and then immediately give the order to retreat.
Yes, sir!
You're already planning to retreat. Then what does it matter if they left 5 seconds before you gave the order? Well,
Phew. Looks like we're safe now.
Hey, nice work out there.
we did a good job.
Whew. I felt uncomfortably close to death 1 or 4 too many times.
True.
At least it's all over with now.
Dad! Thank goodness you're all right.
Elliot!
Hello! Olaf, that's what his first name was. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot
That's the famous Craig the Red, huh? Looks like the real model of a scary-ass military officer.
that. True.
About that.
That's what everyone thinks at first.
Oh! My beloved gift from Adios!
Oh my.
Why did you duck? Come here into your father's loving embrace!
No way, Dad! I mean, I'm glad you haven't changed, but Dad!
Not in front of the
Nonsense!
soldiers!
You were raised in my arms, my boy. What's another 2 or 3 minutes more? I can tell you've lost some weight, but you're otherwise as fit as your fiddles. Ah, it's so
Actually, I
good to
believe
see
he
you
plays the
again.
violin.
You too. But you're seriously hurting me now. At least loosen your grip some.
That thing I said earlier, I take it back. Yeah, everyone reacts like that.
Elliot seems really happy, though.
Yeah, it's great to see them together again.
I'm pleased to see that everything went well.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
I thought it was you.
Looks like you're from the Railway Military Police. Then you must be...
It's a pleasure to see you again, Captain.
Likewise.
All right.
And yes, sir. I'm Captain Claire Revelt of the RMP. It sounds as though we have plenty to discuss. Perhaps in a more fitting location.
Might be a good idea, yeah.
Follow me if you would.
All right. Well. Do we get a chance to save? All right, guess not. This is going to be cut into a couple episodes, probably. That's probably pretty good for morale, isn't it? Okay. Very cool. So,
I'd like to begin by congratulating you on making it all the way here.
thank you.
I'm overjoyed to see you all again.
The same to you, Captain.
I had no idea what had happened to you after Heimdall's occupation. It's a huge relief to see you made it out okay.
Funny. I was just as concerned for all of you. As for you, I believe it's the first time we've had the pleasure of meeting. You're Toval Rondinor of the Bracer Guild, yes? One of Sarah's co-workers.
Correct.
Wow, you've actually heard of me? Though, to tell you the truth, I've heard more than my fair share of stories about you from Sarah, too.
Kinda surprising to see you with the 4th Armored Division.
She
Yeah,
got in
it's a little
touch with
weird.
us soon after the war broke out, in fact. She then mobilized the RMP to guide us to this proving ground so that we could establish a base.
Okay. Cool.
We wouldn't be here now if not for her.
Wow, really? I see your ability to make good, quick judgments is still intact.
Okay.
Reorganizing the divided divisions was of the utmost importance. I simply did what I had to do.
True.
I was concerned about His Excellency and what was happening in the capital, but he always told me to act objectively in times of crisis.
Okay.
Oh.
Fair.
My apologies, Captain.
I'd almost forgotten that she was right there in the capital when her boss was assassinated.
Right.
And by none other than Crow.
Oh, yeah. Where's Instructor Neidhart anyway? I thought he would be here with you, Dad.
He hasn't been back to this division, no. We had no idea whatsoever of his whereabouts until a few days ago.
Okay.
But then he was finally able to get in contact and inform us that he was well.
Well, that's good to hear. Where is he, though?
That's good news.
Either way, it sounds like you can't be too careful. This base is held so far, but there's no guarantee that'll always be the case.
Right.
I wish I could deny that. The Noble Alliance is starting to put more and more resources into trying to finish us off. We know how to deal with their soldats, which evens the odds, but we're at a disadvantage when it comes to supplies.
That is always a concern.
True. This isn't the best location for getting outside help. The longer the war goes on, the harder it's gonna be to hold out.
That said, we have no intention of giving up without a fight. Our enemies have occupied the capital and effectively taken the citizens, as well as the Imperial family, hostage. Even should the goddess forgive them, I damn well won't!
Sure. At
You
least
don't
you're
need to yell
passionate.
quite that loudly. Besides, I don't think you'll find many who are willing to forgive them. Although, if anything, I'm just worried about how Fiona's doing.
Yeah, I'm worried about Dad, too.
I'm afraid I don't yet have any specific information regarding Heimdall's current situation.
Okay, fair.
With control of the railways taken from us, we're limited on what we can actually do, I'm afraid.
Sounds frustrating.
Regardless, it's my turn to ask all of you something.
Okay.
Bearing
that?
all of what we've just discussed in mind, what do you intend to do from here on out?
Well,
Good question.
You don't have the raw power that the Alliance or the Imperial armies got.
Right.
But you've still got a pretty significant weapon at your disposal, and one that neither side can afford to ignore.
True.
You
We
need to
would like
think
to get the
long
rest of our
and
friends
hard
back,
about how you
though.
intend to use it.
oh, I agree completely. Valamar's power is incredible. That much is definitely true.
Right.
These past few days have left me with no choice but to accept what I have.
He can take on multiple soul dots at once and still come out on top. If used the right way, he could maybe even change the direction of this war.
Keep in mind, it's all dependent on the strength of his awakener.
I hate to toss aside the subject of war so frivolously, but we also need to find some way to rescue Elise and Princess Alphen.
Right.
If we focus on that, it makes perfect sense for us to support the Imperial Army and fight against the Noble Alliance. But
Lieutenant General, I'm afraid that we can't answer your question at the present time. At the very least, not until we've heard everyone's opinion.
Right.
Oh?
We gotta
We
get the rest
hate
of
what
our
the Alliance is
classmates
doing
back.
as much as you do. So, in that sense, we want to do what we can to help you fight against them. But I don't think it would be right for just the four of us to decide without everyone else's input.
Yep. We need to find everyone else before making such a major decision. We make our decisions together. That's how we roll.
Yup.
For now, we solely want to put our focus on finding the rest of our classmates. Then, and only then, will we decide how best to approach this war, and what we as a class can do to help end it.
I see.
Once a member of Class 7, always a member of Class 7.
Yup.
Can't say I'm all that surprised.
Very well. You may have been separated from Thor's, but you still have every bit the spirit of a student. And it is the duty of students to
I'm
absorb the world
wondering-
around them.
It's been a while since I've played the first game, but I don't remember his voice being that. So I'm wondering if they got recasted. I'm not for sure though. I might just not be remembering what they sounded like.
Go forth.
I'm curious.
When you're all together once again,
but
find your role to play. Only then will I hear your answer.
all right. Oh gosh, why am I yawning? Stop
thank
it.
you, sir.
Thanks, Dad.
I apologize for not being able to give you a better and more immediate answer.
Right.
Not at all. What you said was perfectly reasonable, Reen. You will hear no objections from me.
Okie doke.
Whatever path you choose, I hope you see it through to the end with all the inner strength and conviction of a son of Erebonia.
Alrighty.
That said, I'm conflicted about sending my dear Elliot away without proper protection. Should I send a company of troops with him? No, that might not be enough. He needs airships as well.
I think that's a little excessive.
Dad, stop. This is so embarrassing.
It's easier to move around undetected if there's less of us.
He really is the most doting father I've ever seen.
I bet 100 Mira the war would be over in no time flat if the Alliance ever tried to kidnap Elliot.
Absolutely.
Well, in that case, how would you like me to accompany you?
Oh. You?
You, Captain?
Are you sure?
You're currently using Ymir as your base of operations, correct?
Right.
Not only could I use my knowledge to better fortify it, I could also handle communications with other regions from there.
Oh.
This could be a
Fair
good chance
point.
to reach out and find Milliam as well. I haven't been able to contact her since the war broke out.
Okay.
Oh.
Works for me. To be blunt, Ymir's borders are wide open, and the Alliance could take advantage of that at any time. We can't have another incident like with the Jaegers.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Bringing her back just might be our best defense right now.
I hate to admit it, but you're right. There's a limit to how much we can do. At the end of the day, we're students. We need to swallow our pride and take help where it's given, especially from specialists like the two of you.
Right.
More important than all of that, I know we can trust you.
You're right.
Exactly.
Captain Claire,
All right.
we'd be honored to accept your kind offer.
Taking Claire with us.
Welcome to the
Okay.
team.
Cool.
Pleasure's all mine. In addition to my duties as a member of the RMP, I hereby pledge my support to everyone in Class 7.
Happy to have you aboard this metaphorical ship. You know, like you do. With Captain Claire agreeing to join, they began to make arrangements to leave the military proving ground. Once she'd explained that she had some preparations to take care of on her own first, however, they decided to stay for a short while longer. This gave Class 7 the perfect opportunity to explore the 4th Armored Division's base while they waited. Okay. Rain and Claire can now use overdrive. Cool. Well then, I suppose we might as well take a look around. We're meeting her in front of Valimar, right? That's right. We should head there as soon as we're finished up here. Got it. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Dad said they're looking after a couple of Thor students at this base camp. Oh? Really? They could very well be someone we know. We should go and see if we can meet with them. I'm game. Let's go. Alrighty. Well, for now, we're gonna stop because this recording has been almost an hour long, which in the first game, that was completely normal. That's like expected. But now, for this second game, and for my shorter episode times, that's a bit long. So that's probably going to get broken up into a couple pieces. But anyway, next time we're going to keep continuing on. We're going to go explore the base. Maybe continue on and move back to Ymir. We'll see. Unfortunately, I can't actually find out if I achieved my goal. If I did the battle against Zeno and Leonidas as good as I was supposed to get rewards. So we're gonna have to, unfortunately, wait until we are told how many AP we have. Because that is... I know how... I am told how many AP I'm supposed to have at a certain point. So we'll have to see if we have that many AP. And if not, I'm gonna have to redo some stuff. But that is not a problem for you, because, yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed anything in these last few episodes, let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it. So, see ya!